Peace and blessings. Today is November the 10th, and it is a Friday. Today I'm doing this horoscope reading for Libra. Libra is your day. This horoscope is for November the 13th through November the 26th. That is the waxing phase. Today we're going to talk about this waxing phase and what energies it's going to bring for you. This waxing phase begins with a new moon in Scorpio. So with that energy comes a lot of transformation, a lot of endings and new beginnings. Scorpio brings a lot of, hey, it's time to shake some stuff up. So during this waxing phase, this is a time of endings and beginnings. It's time to get rid of the old to make way for the new. It is time to get rid of things that no longer serve you. It is time to separate yourself from people who don't have your best interest at hand. It's time to get rid of situations. It's time to get rid of old hurts, old pains. It's time to do our shadow work. So, as the new moon approaches, I like to always give people heads up. Let me give you a heads up on the energy that's coming for you. That is what I'm here to do. Every reading that I do, it is to give you like heads up. It's energy. This energy is coming. Here's how best to utilize it. This is the things that you need to do to work through this. This is the things you need to do to get certain energies out the way so that nothing will be hindering you from moving forward. And as the end of the year rapidly approaches, we all need to prepare. We need to get ready because this is the ending of something. It's the ending of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. There's a major shift. And when major shifts happen, if you're ready and you're prepared, you know what to do, you know what's coming, this next year will be awesome for you. So this is what I like to do. This is what I'm here to do. And I would really, I want to get this out to as many people as possible. So please like, share, and subscribe. Please share. Let's get this message out to as many people as possible so that we can all be prepared. I feel like, that's what the Creator put me here to do, is to help people, one, to understand who they are, what their mission is. Because a lot of us have no clue what we're on earth to do, but I love sharing that with people and helping them to find out what they're here to do. And I also like preparing people for upcoming energy. So with that being said, things to do in the waxing phase. During the waxing phase, the best things to do are, it's time to be social, time to have fun, time to enjoy yourself. At the new moon, you also especially need to set your intentions. Do your new moon rituals. Do a reading and figure out what you need to be focused on during this time. And write it down. Write out a plan on how you're going to make these things happen. And work on them. Really, honestly, work on them. It's also great because during the waxing phase, everything is growing. So if you want your bank account to grow, it's time to do the work. If you want your relationships to grow, it's time to do the work. Because if you do the work at the right time, you're going to get better results. So if you want your hair to grow, this is the time to snip your ends. The waxing phase is also the best time to make major purchases. If you're going to buy a car, best time to buy that car is during the waxing phase. If you're going to buy a house, same thing. If you're going to buy jewelry, if you're going to buy anything really, during the waxing phase is the best time. One thing to be aware of is the void of course times. When the moon is void of course, this is when you don't purchase anything. Void of course means that the moon has just left one zodiac sign and is not yet in the next one. So it's a moment of pause. There's a void, hence the word void, of course. So I just recently bought a tarot deck during void of course, and I got a counterfeit deck. These are the things that happen during void of course. You buy a card, you're going to get a lemon. Not always, but the likelihood of you getting a lemon during void of course is pretty astronomical. So pay attention to that. Get yourself an astrological calendar and look at your calendar. It'll tell you when void of course is happening, tell you down to the minute and when it ends. So I always keep an astrological calendar. As a matter of fact, I don't have it in here. I just got the 2024 one. I have the Llewellyn, what is it called? It's like a pocket planner or some kind of astrological planner. Make sure you get your astrological calendar, planner, whatever. Anything that tells you the times down to the minute of when the moon is shifting, that is what you need. Another thing, during waxing phases, our brains are a little larger than they are during the waning phase. We think better. So that's really good. Our bodies absorb more nutrients during the waxing phase. It's the best time if you want to start exercising. It's the best time to, if you want to develop a good habit, start it during the waxing phase because everything is working with you to achieve that goal. If you want to start exercising, start it during the waxing phase. One thing that I have to tell everyone, I really do apologize because I gave some information that was not correct. And that was when I was talking about the times to do, get surgery and get things done. I was going off a source that was not very, wasn't correct. Not a very good source. So I went to 3 different medical journals, and they said the best time to get surgeries and procedures done is during the waning phase. Yeah. It's exactly the opposite of what I said, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hope none of you had any procedures done according to what I had said, because I made a mistake. But like I said, I checked 3 different medical journals to make sure that this was correct. And they said that the waxing phase from new moon until after the full moon is the worst time to get procedures done. We all know accidents happen and emergencies come up and things happen where someone may have to get something done during that time. If you do, just, pray, have others pray for you, do your spiritual work, have your amulets or whatever, your protection amulets or whatever, have it with you. But yes, the waning phase is the best time to have surgeries or any kind of procedures done, because that is when the body heals faster, and that is when you have lower risk. So like I said, I greatly appreciate you listening, and I do greatly apologize for giving that false information. So let's see, I think that's all that I have to say about this part, and let's move on to the next part. Okay, Libra, here is your tarot card. Your tarot card is, of course, the Justice card, and I have 3 different Justice cards here. This is a Justice card from the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, I guess they do new ones. They keep redoing them. The images are pretty much the same, but they change the box and they do a couple little things different. But I've always wanted an Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, and I finally got one. So yeah, This, I love this. It's so beautiful. This is the Justice card from the Tarot of Dragons. I love it. Their stuff is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. Here we have Justice card from the Sun and Moon Tarot. This is another one of my favorite decks because I love locks and everyone in this deck has locks. So I just love I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Here we have rose quartz. Rose quartz is a good stone for Libras. Libra, you are, your sign is ruled by Venus, and so that just makes rose quartz just so perfect. Here we have amethyst. Amethyst is here to bring in positive energy and spiritual, like high frequencies for this reading. Here we have the box for the Sun and Moon Tarot. Just so you can see what it looks like, just in case you're interested in checking it out. Here's the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. And this one you can't go by the box because, like I said, they keep redoing it. The boxes keep changing. But as long as it says Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot, then you know you've got the deck. You may have a different box because that one may have came out in a different year. But the cards will still look the same. Here we go. Tarot of Dragons. Look at this deck. Like I said, one day I'm going to do a flip through because the imagery on this deck is just, it's amazing. Look at this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the instruction manual is full color. It is beautiful. I will definitely do a flip through on that deck. So, and then of course, here is tarot cards, my deck, the deck I created. This is my second tarot deck that I created. My first one will be available later, and I am currently working on a third deck. So, yeah, busy, busy, busy all the time. Let's get on with getting closer and closer to doing the horoscope. Let's get the crystals cleared and ready to go. So, as usual, I always, ooh, that smells good. That Libra, I forgot, the Libra and the Cancer. I am a Cancer, so the Libra and the Cancer, for some reason, ooh, they get me every time. But yes, I am, ooh, my moon is in Libra. So let's cleanse these crystals and get them ready to go. Okay, Libra, you're just gonna have a really good reading. This smells so good. I wish I could just send some of this scent over there. It's amazing. Alright, so if any of you Libras want some, contact me. I'll be more than happy to get some to you. This smells so good. But during this waxing phase, please, whatever you do, take the time to set your intentions. Get that done because, like I said, this end of the year, it's time to make sure you're getting prepared. Everybody talks about New Year's resolutions and all that stuff. Shouldn't wait till the night before. We should be preparing ahead of time. We need to get rid of a lot of things so that we can go into the new year lighter, like drop all the dead weight so that you can go into the new year light, free, able to move about, able to make, easy changes, situations. You don't want to be burdened down with stuff from the past. Supposed to learn the lessons and drop the rest. Take only the lessons with you, not the emotions, not the stress. Only the lessons should go with you into 2024. We all need to do that. Get rid of dead weight. Don't even try to take it into the new year. Don't spoil your new year before it even starts. Do all that you got to do now. And that's what I'm hoping, like, these lessons that are coming up in the readings, if you do them, if you like listen and you do the work, you will move forward much easier. Things will go much smoother. I am like pulling out my journal and paying attention to dreams, getting ready. 2024. I want to make sure that this year is one of the best years that I've had. So Libra, what is it that you need to start doing to get ready for 2024? Let's see. So this is horoscope reading for Libra. And this is for November the 13th to November the 26th. All right, Libra. Let the stones fall where they may. All right, here we go. Okay, Libra, here we go. These are your stones that have landed. Let's start right here. Since we're talking about new moon in Scorpio, let's start with the shadow self. Here we have moss agate. Moss agate represents your financial abundance. And as you can see, it has landed in and out of your shadow self, where it looks like 60-40. I wouldn't say 50-50. It's more 60-40, where it's 60% good, 40% needing some help. What that means is when it comes to your financial abundance, it is time for you to start thinking about ways that you can be financially abundant. Like, come up with something. Think of something that can generate some wealth for you so that you don't have to do a 9-to-5. And that pursuit, just thinking about it and cultivating new things, is really going to it'll have a very good effect on your shadow self when you start like meditating and cultivating this energy. The part that is out is that when you're doing this, don't question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Like, if a thought or an idea comes up, maybe you need to write, like, you might have a couple of them. Write them down. But don't be negative. Don't be like, that's just ridiculous. Don't do that. Be very open-minded. Be very, like, willing to pursue some of these ideas. Because a lot of times, people have what they think is a harebrained idea, but that thing turns out to be something that can bring millions. Look at how many people are on Shark Tank. If they're doing it, you can do it too. So don't question yourself. Don't be doubtful. Don't be negative. Don't put negative energy on this. Don't do that, because your shadow self will be happy that you're at least exploring the idea, and then, hey, you get other ideas. It's like you start cultivating those ideas within yourself, and they start building and they start growing. So do this. No one wants to work a 9-to-5. Everyone would love to be financially abundant, to pursue their dreams and their goals. So do that. In this upcoming waxing phase, this is going to be a great time for you to really cultivate these ideas. Think about things that you've always wanted to do, but maybe you felt like you didn't have time, you didn't have the money, or whatever. It's time to start thinking about this and start cultivating financial abundance. It's a new moon. It's a waxing phase. That's what all that's about. Interesting, because right next to your financial abundance is your self-support stone. And self-support, like I said, is what you do to support yourself, whether you have a job or whether you have your own business or whether you may have Social Security or whatever it is that you are doing to support yourself is what Bloodstone is talking about. And look, this one is more negative than it is positive. And that's funny because this stone is telling you, hey, think of a way to get away from this one. Interesting. So this stone, when it comes to your self-support, is having a negative effect on close friends and relatives. Very interesting, because there is some positivity to it, but as you can see, it's mostly negative, and it is slowly trying to creep over here into your shadow self. But what it's doing is it's telling you that your form of self-support right now, it's good. It's like, you know, paying the bills or whatever, but it's like you deserve more than that. You are worth more than that. You need to show yourself that you're worth more than that. Your family members see it. They're like, this person's always stressed. It's taking up so much of their time. They're being drained when they go to work. And it's like, it's good because we see, yeah, you have the money and there's possibility of growth there. Maybe even from the job that you have, it might give you the skills that you need to do this one. Think about that. So, current self-support, that's what this one's about. It's good, but there's a lot more that's not so good. Here you have close friends and relatives. Close friends and relatives, this is your close friends and relative chamber. This is your close friends and relative stone. And this stone has landed, you got a lot of them that are kind of in and out. Like, it's good, but it's bad at the same time. Like, hey, let's work on this. Things need correcting. And like I said, that's what this waxing phase, especially with the new moon in Scorpio. It's time to get the stuff that's causing this to hang out. It's time to get rid of that stuff. It's time to clear all that up. So here, close friends and relatives, having a positive, did it cross the line? No, it didn't. If it would have crossed the line, then it would have been positively affecting this and this, but it did not cross the line. So it's still stuck in there in the chamber of your rituals. And that means your close friends and relatives are having a positive but negative effect on your rituals. And that means they're supportive, but, you know, sometimes they want you to spend time with them. And it's like, hey, what about me? Or they may, like, when you're doing your rituals, when you're meditating, maybe phone keeps ringing, stuff like that. Someone comes to the house and they keep interrupting you in your rituals, keep distracting you from your rituals, but they're supportive. So you have to be better with setting boundaries and letting people know clearly, hey, you know, I do my rituals 7 o'clock in the morning, or I do my this at whatever time. Please, I need this. I need this for my mental health. Just let them know. Let them know how they can be more supportive and how, you know, not to get in the way. So, like I said, it's all loving. It's all good energy. But if you don't set boundaries, how is anybody going to know? And if they do, then you're going to have to enforce it. Okay, here we have carnelian. Carnelian represents your physical health. And right now, your physical health is having a negative effect on your financial abundance. Whether that is from, you know, maybe you have, you know, an illness, or you're having, you know, some kind of thing that's going on right now in your physical health that may be preventing you from, you know, doing the work that you need to do. Maybe you're missing work a lot, or things are just happening with your physical health that is messing with your finances right now. So the best thing to do is to take it easy. Do what you must to get your health back in order. I always strongly suggest people see if you can. I know this costs money, so this is more taken away from your financial abundance. But if you can get to see a naturopath or find some form of alternative health, that is so much better because, yeah, Western medicine, it's there when you absolutely need it. But a lot of times they're there more to alleviate pain or to kind of fix a problem but not cure the problem. And so this is something to think about. Even like, maybe meditate, pray, ask for guidance, and listen to that higher call and try other things. Of course, we need to see doctors at times. There are, like, I'm not telling anyone not to go see the doctor. Please believe me, I'm not telling you to go see the doctor. But if you could see a naturopathic doctor, that would be, very helpful. Try some alternative medicine. Try it. See what happens. Here we have terahertz. Terahertz represents your social life. And your social life is actually going to have a positive effect on your destiny and your talents. Cool, because those two go hand in hand. Being social, because when you're social, you're opening yourself up to other energies, other people who can help you to get where you want to go, or whatever. They might have advice, or they might have exactly what you need. Like if someone, you want to be a singer and you go socializing, you may run into someone who knows a producer. You don't know. Doors can open, but they're not going to open if you're sitting in the house. When you're in the house, you meet and only talk to self and whoever else is in the house. When you get out, you are opening yourself to the world. So you need to socialize some kind of way for your destiny and your talents. And it's so interesting because working on destiny and talents opens up that financial abundance. Because it's like the gifts that are inside of you are cultivating and they're ready to come out, and people are willing to pay for it. Look at how many people want to go to a Beyonce concert. People will throw their money to hear someone expressing their talents and their gifts. So get busy. Libra, your destiny's calling for you. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't know what my destiny is. I tell everyone, start with your birth chart. Start reading your birth chart. Because there's so many things in there that'll kind of give you guidance. But I do make what is called a Know Thyself book. And in the Know Thyself book, I tell you what the meaning of your name is, what the meaning of being born, the week, the month, the season that you're born in, what it means to be, what your destiny is. It's in there. What is your destiny path? And you will find out famous people who are on your same destiny path. Your birth chart is in there, and then I do 3 compatibility charts for each book. So it can be a compatibility with your mother, your spouse, your children, your boss. It doesn't matter. Just pick 3 people, and I will put the compatibility chart in the book. A Know Thyself book is a 40-page book all about you. You will know yourself, like they used to put over every temple in the ancient times. Know thyself. How are you going to know yourself? By reading your birth chart and understanding what your destiny is, what you are here to do. That's how you achieve your destiny. So Libra, this is your reading for today that is going to be affecting you in this waxing phase. I hope that this reading was comprehensible and that you have got some guidance, and I'm giving you some ideas and things to do, things to think about Because like I said, we're getting ready for the new year. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I really want to get these messages out to as many people as possible. Thank you and have a blessed week. Peace.